First in Stormtalon's lair is Bladewind the Invoker. This is a 3-phase encounter. Note that Bladewind has 2 interrupt armor. The first phase is a simple tank and spank with a couple things happening. First is that the 4 disciples around the boss are invulnerable and will periodically explode for minor damage. Also, Bladewind will periodically cast Thundercross. This will do high damage and a knockdown. Easily dodgeable, but you might as well interrupt it for more damage. Phase 2 begins when the boss reaches 60%. At this point, he will disarm everyone, become invulnerable, and start casting Lightning Strike on random targets. Lightning Strike has 2 phases of the telegraph. The first part shows who it's locked onto, and the second part will fixate and strike the ground. His disciples are no longer invulnerable, but they now have a shield which must be disabled. In order to do so, the player must use Bladewind's Lightning Strike against the disciples. Each time a disciple dies, static wisps will appear and rotate around the room. These will stun you if you run over them. A good tactic to use is to stay closer towards Bladewind, where the wisps rotate slower. Bladewind will continue to cast Thundercross during Phase 2, and will always cast 2 Lightning Strikes in between each Thundercross. He will also constantly pulse damage to the group and will rack up more damage over time. In order to complete the challenge for this boss, you must complete Phase 2 without missing a single Lightning Strike on a disciple. Once all 4 disciples are finished, he will disarm everyone and begin Phase 3. Phase 3 is more or less the same as Phase 1, only with wisps flying everywhere. No more Thundercross, he will now cast Electrostatic Pulse. This telegraph has a few safe spots, but keep in mind that the wisps will still travel through those spots. This ability will be casted 3 times in succession and should be interrupted. This means that you'll need a total of 9 interrupts in order to get all the casts.